to left field. LeMahieu scores. They'll hold Boyd at third. That one's through for a base hit. Sanchez will stop at third. It's an RBI single.
Just enough where he can get around it and hook it into the hole.
Grounded inside first and down the right field line. 1 run scores. 2 runs sets up. Bases clearing double for LeMahieu. And the Yankees are pouring it on.
Gentlemen, flip-flop season is upon us, and you're out here with these post-pandemic toenails. Come on. Don't worry, our friends at Manscaped have you covered. They just launched their 4th generation performance package and their Shears 2.0 nail grooming kit. Join the Manscaped movement by going to manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping with the code NYYRecaps. The Performance Package 4.0 includes the new Lawnmower 4.0. This trimmer will change the way you approach your grooming routine. Also, if the power grid goes out in Texas again, you can use your Lawnmower 4.0 to illuminate the way with this LED spotlight. Forgot to mention this trimmer is waterproof, so you can trim in the shower and not worry about your cleanup on aisle D. Once again, visit manscaped.com and enter the code NYYRecaps at checkout, that's all one word, to get 20% off and free shipping. How's it going, everybody? Getting one of those rare peeks behind the curtain here. So the game is not over, obviously, so I should change final score here to mid-game score. But this was the recap that I was working on. Let me see if I can change that, because that's going to bother me. I'm going to change final score to... Oh, I can't find it. The hell with it. Anyway, interesting night so far in the Bronx. My current mood is surprised, because I definitely anticipated that... Joba, quit screwing with the couch. Damn cat, I'm telling you. I definitely anticipated that the Yankees were going to have a rough night, for sure. I also had this idea that I wanted to talk about with you guys. What if the Yankees suspend the beard policy as a way to inject some life into this team? No shave July or something. My uncle was in the Coast Guard back in the day, and he said a long time ago that on their ship, they would have these beard growing contests, and they would be great for morale. Everybody would have a great time, like growing the longest beard, and then the winner would get like beer or something like that, you know. And I just thought that would be great for the clubhouse. Luke Hughes says belt goes to Judge. Judge didn't even play tonight. So I don't think we should give out a belt. Obviously, it's halfway through the game. I don't think they're going to resume this game. I'm not sure. I know it's supposed to rain a lot the next couple of days. So I don't know if they're going to resume, even though it says final score. I should just delete the final score thing. Where do I keep that? I don't even know where I keep that. Oh well. How's it going, everybody? So we got a bunch of people join in now. I'll just go through what happened so far. Tonight's game was odd. Herman gave up a 2-run shot in the first to put the Angels up 2-0, and I'm thinking, here we go again. You know, good night last night, awful again tonight. And then Ohtani immediately walked the first 3 hitters to put himself into trouble. And I thought the best sequence in that entire stretch was Gary Sanchez. He saw a bunch of good pitches and fouled them off, and he wore Ohtani out and ultimately walked. Stanton singled to make it 2-1. Glaber singled to make it 2-2. He's coming out of it, even though it's soft singles. Miguel Andujar picked up an RBI ground out to give the Yankees the lead. And then Brett Gardner walked to make it 4-2 Yanks. Hey, SB Game says his birthday is on Sunday.
Happy birthday!
DJ picked up a 3-run double to make it 7-2. You can't predict baseball, Susan. Angels got another run in the second on Herman, but he worked out of trouble. Same story in the third. I got to say, this is why I thought Herman, while he's a good starter, would be suited for the bullpen, because I thought he might run out of gas this year, and he has. Third inning, the skies open up, and that's where we stand in a rain delay. So ignore that thing that says final score. It's the mid-rain delay score. WWS says tomorrow's game is going to get rained out.
I wholeheartedly agree.
It's supposed to be pouring in New York all day tomorrow. So I don't anticipate that that's going to happen. Pat Soggy Chicken Bucket says, what happens if they don't resume tonight? Well, then they're going to have to start over from scratch. And we lose all those runs we got tonight. And Ohtani's ERA goes back down to 2 point whatever. So that sucks. But Dono hype. THG says he was told the rain would stop around 10 p.m., so maybe an hour rain delay. I'm not going to stay up and do a recap tonight just because this game was already going really slowly. The Angels are basically out of pitchers. Game's not going to be over till 12 or 1 in the morning, probably, if that happens, if the game resumes at 10. So, I got to work tomorrow, so I'm just going to, call it a night, call it a month. It's June 30th. This has been a really, really good month for the channel. We're now over 14,100 subscribers, so we are at where Talkin' Yanks was at the beginning of the season on opening day. That's how many they had. So that's pretty awesome of you guys. Reptilian says it stopped raining in the Bronx. SB Games with the Dono Height says, I live in New York, and it's supposed to rain until Saturday. That's not good. That's not good. I'm just kind of pissed that the first time that the Yankees seem to be getting the bats going a little bit, last night 11 runs, tonight 7 runs in the first inning, that the skies open up and kind of throw off their rhythm. It's almost like the universe is conspiring against us. By the way, I don't know if I did Dono hype. I'm getting ready to put on some new sound effects. I've got a few of them on here, but I want to add a few more that are kind of baseball themed. I want to get some John Sterling-isms. So if anybody has a good clip with John Sterling where he's saying something that's interesting, that's funny, send me that, add a link. Oh my God, this guy. Oh my God. Dono MVP. Dude, you're spoiling me, buddy. You're spoiling me. You just made my dogs bark in the other room. Robert de Baradine says, looks like about 50 minutes on the radar. Is that accurate? I'm not looking at the radar, but it looked pretty bad when I was looking at it a little while ago. It looked like it was kind of hovering. And it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow and then, on through the week. So, it's not looking good for the Yankees. THD, massive Dono hype. I'm telling you, this guy, SB Games, he's spoiling me, man. Spoiling me. Bob Chase says, go Angels. Hey, look, Angels fans are welcome, even though this is a Yankees chat. I got to say, I'm jealous that you guys have Shohei Ohtani. He is so much fun to watch. He's been so incredible this series. 3 home runs in 2 games, and even though he didn't have a good night, he was still throwing 99 miles an hour, pitching and batting leadoff. That's absolutely unbelievable. Robert D. Baradine says, well, Susan, I thank you. I need to get that. Jesus. Who is this guy? Is this Bill Gates over here? Nothing goes off the rail. Stop donating. I don't need all this money. I don't. I'm thankful. I really am. But this is getting out of hand. You shouldn't be spending your hard-earned money on me. Honestly, this is absolutely legit. What you're doing is crazy. And Unhinged says, what does this dude do for a living? He owns SpaceX. Absolutely. I'm honestly not worth all these donations, SB Games. It's crazy. Justin King says he just bought Tesla stock. And then Midnight Floyd says, I'm thinking the game will start around 10:30ish. Unhinged Shaky says, this is all I can afford. Jesus Chavez says, what happens if the game doesn't restart? The game goes back to 0. Everything is wiped out. And the game restarts from the beginning the next time that the Yankees can play the Angels in town. And it sounds like they're going to get rained out tomorrow. So later on this summer, they're going to have to probably play a doubleheader of some sort. It would be awesome if they could meet kind of in the middle and play it at the Field of Dreams ballpark when the Yankees are out there. That would be amazing. That would be so much fun. Let's see. Aryav says, did he just say SpaceX? No, SpaceX. That's Elon Musk's company. I was just saying that SB Games probably bought GameStop and AMC stock at the right time. This guy's, he's unbelievable. John Boy and Jake are at the game, says Seth, and they wanted Ohtani to just go off on the Yankees. I thought Ohtani would go off on the Yankees. I didn't know that they wanted him to go off on the Yankees. Look, I love John Boy and Jake, but as the unofficial fan voice of the Yankees that they are, I don't think you should ever root against the Yankees. If the Yankees start off the season 0-62, I think you have to come on the radio the next day or on YouTube or whatever and say, Yanks are going to win the next 100 games. You have to root for them to win the next 100 games anyway. I love those guys, but that's not good. Jared says, no, it's not over. So, yeah, ignore the final score thing. It's 7-3. It's the rain delay in the third inning. This final score thing is built into my background, so I can't remove it. But anyway, Yanks are swinging the bat very well tonight, but honestly, the rain is just kind of throwing things off. All right, keep the chats coming. I got nothing to do for the next hour until the game starts. I might go get something to eat, though. I'm really hungry. Let's see. Jeff F. says, the rules changed in 2020. Games are suspended and restarted. They don't reset anymore. I hadn't heard that. So, hey, you get the applause. I thought it was if they were suspended in the fifth inning that you resume. And then after 5, it's just a complete game. Like, if it was the top of the fifth or whatever, you complete that's what I thought. That was my understanding. But I hadn't heard that they completely redo it. Hey, it's Borg. What's up, Borg? How you doing, buddy? Got to give you the hello. Hang on.
Hello there.
PXNA says it's very hot in New York. I'd imagine it's very humid after this rain, too. SB Game says, is my shirt coming? Yo, so I sent it 2 days ago, so it should be there. They sent me a receipt. Let me just double check real quick when it's coming. But you definitely are getting a Dono MVP shirt, the only one in existence. So it has not shipped yet, but it will be there probably in about a week or 10 days. So it'll be there. I don't have them like in a closet, you know. I go through Teespring, and Teespring allows you to upload a design, and then they do what's called drop shipping. So they ship directly from the website. So all I did was basically make you a fresh design and send it out. But I appreciate all the donos, my man. Whatever you do to make a living, you got to teach me how to do it, because to be spending your hard-earned money on me and on YouTube is wow. I wouldn't do it. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Robert D. Barradine says, what's your take on Park in center field? I haven't seen him play center field. I would love to watch him play out there and see what he can do. I love the idea of having a left-handed bat that is better than Gardner, but Brian Cashman said it wouldn't make a difference if you brought him up. So apparently he doesn't think that Park is going to be hitting the way that that we think he would. Unhinged says, I'd like Ambergy MVP t-shirt at your earliest convenience. Maybe I could put it in Rail Riders colors. Swainer says, any new trade targets you're looking at? Honestly, I'm hoping that the Yankees are sellers rather than buyers. I'm not convinced that they can win this year. I just think that they need more left-handed bats, and they need another pitcher. And I just don't think that the roster is constructed well enough to really get over the hump. And so I feel like the Yankees should consider selling. I want them to trade Clint Frazier. I want them to trade Aroldis Chapman. I want them to see what they can get for, somebody like, what's his name? Jameson Taillon. I don't think you can get much. See what you can get for Chad Green. Get some younger players. I'm all for the youth movement. Remember how much fun it was in 2017? Friggin' Brian Hoke wrote a book about it, The Baby Bombers. Excellent book. Excellent book. I did a game day episode a few weeks ago where I reviewed the Bronx Zoom, and I kind of made it sound like I didn't enjoy those books, but I really did. It was fantastic. Hey, Luke Hughes getting the Mattingly shirt for your dad. Appreciate that. And a dono height. THG wants me to send a Guardy Hall of Fame shirt to Patrick. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to see Guardy get a plaque one day at Yankee Stadium. I think he's been a great Yankee. But at the end of players' careers, a lot of guys hang on too long, and Gardner's one of those guys. That's one of the reasons I like Don Mattingly, was because he retired when he knew he couldn't really do it anymore. Matty T says, it rained for about 20 minutes, so it should be around 9:30 when the game resumes. All right, we'll see. To me, I've always thought it takes about 30 minutes to get the field ready. So unless they take the tarp off now, I don't think that's going to happen. But, all right, I appreciate it, everybody, especially USB Games. Thanks for the constant donations. You're making me feel embarrassed here to be taking everybody's money, especially yours. But I thank you very much. I'm going to call it a night. I'm probably not going to do a recap tonight just because it'll go late. But I'll be back with Yankees Game Day on Friday. I've got Simonetti from the Simonetti Source coming on. And I've got supposedly Max Goodman from SI. He's scheduled to do an interview tomorrow night, but it really depends on what happens with the game. If he doesn't get home in time, he's not going to be able to do it. So I gave him an out, but I'm hoping to do like a 40 to 50 minute episode of Yankees Game Day on Friday. So stick around for that. But yeah, just wanted to come on and say hey to my peeps. So I'll see you soon. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It helps other Yankees fans find the channel. If you really enjoyed it, check out the swag section. We've got tons of great designs to support all your favorite Yankees. And if you simply cannot get enough Yankees content, check out the podcast version of this channel, The Freeze by NYY Recaps, available wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Derek. Thanks for watching.